Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Initial claims that only 3 Guam water wells tested above the U.S. EPA health advisory for PFOS chemicals aren't exactly true. That, according to Governor's Special Assistant for Environment and Natural Resources, Eric Palacios, who confirmed with KUAM that an additional 2 wells located on Guam International Airport Authority property have also recently tested above U.S. EPA advisory levels.
The wells are located on GIA property.
But they're GWA wells?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, the airport, I'm not sure it's one of these wells, after they shut down the well at the airport, they used it to supply water so that there wouldn't be low water pressure in those areas.
However, newly appointed Guam Environmental Protection Agency Administrator Walter Leon Guerrero confirmed that water from the GIA-1 and GIA-2 wells are treated by a granular activated carbon system to address potential contamination from a different chemical under the airport runway, which luckily also treats the emerging contaminant PFOS. He said this means the water distributed from these wells wouldn't be above levels detrimental to the health of the community. The other 3 contaminated wells shut down by GWA in August included 2 in Agana and 1 in Tiden, one of which tested beyond the previous U.S. EPA standard of 200 parts per trillion back in March and September of 2015. However, customers weren't issued a public advisory until 16 months later in August. In a previous interview, GWA General Manager Miguel Bordallo confirmed that GWA had been aware of the chemical's presence for some time.
They're requiring us to notify the affected customers, which we've done. We're not required to take the wells offline, but out of an abundance of caution and in the interest of the public health and safety, we've taken the wells offline.
Meanwhile, Palacios said the investigation into the source of the contamination continues.
Right now, we are looking very closely at the Chow distribution system. We believe at this point that is the very likely source of the intrusion. Now, whether or not that is the source of where the contaminant originated from, that's still to be determined at this point.
Palacios added that it is still unclear what caused contamination of the 3 wells in the Tiden area. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.